PMacMovies back for another PMacMovies haul video here. Saturday, November something. What is the date actually? The 7th? Yes, November 7th. I was right. I made a live stream last night and I went through a lot of my purchases from this week. I think there's only maybe a couple things that I didn't show. So most of this, if you watch that, you would have already seen it, but some people just come around for the haul videos. So for those people especially, I will be making this haul video. We're going to be going through some of the early Black Friday deals for Target, for Best Buy. I'll talk about Walmart a little bit, even though I didn't get anything from there, if I remember to. There's also an indicator sale going on right now, but it's 200 pounds for free shipping. You'd have to buy quite a bit. There just wasn't really enough there for me to justify placing an order. But there is some really good stuff from Target and Best Buy. A lot of it you may already have. Pretty mainstreamy stuff for the most part, but you might be able to find a few things that you do not have already. And let's take a look at these. And then I got a couple things from Goodwill, not a whole lot this week. And then I bought one fairly expensive item, from Amazon, a third-party seller. Let's take a look at Target. I was already planning to go shopping after work yesterday. It wouldn't have been a very good trip because I was just planning to go to Best Buy mainly. But then I woke up and saw that Target already started both their buy two get one sale, but they also started their some of their Black Friday deals, which, while not a lot, some pretty cheap stuff. I mean, there's not gonna be a lot this year because there was a time period, obviously with all the restrictions and everything, there wasn't much being made, so there's just not a whole lot of options, basically, which kind of stinks, but at the same time, I got a ton of shit. The boutique companies are still putting out stuff, so I got plenty to watch. I'm not too worried about it. Let's take a look at what we got here. First, this title, for some reason, was only $4, and it's a great movie, and it was buy two, get one, so it ends up being like $2.60-something cents. So I ended up going to the store and snagging up 3 slippied copies of Dr. Sleep. And I love this movie. I do already own this. My copy, the slipcover's damaged. I figured if I'm going to get one, I might as well just go ahead and get 3. The codes by themselves are worth more than I paid for these. And it looks like one of them at least has a pretty good slipcover. I guess 2 of them do. So one of these will actually become my main copy. This one is $10 for 4K on, I believe, at Best Buy. At some point, it's not yet, but it's going to be at some point this month, one of their Black Friday deals. Does Walmart might have $7 or $8 4Ks. If this is $7 or $8 on 4K, I might get that, but really, I only watched the director's cut disc, and on the 4K, the director's cut is not on 4K, it's on Blu-ray, so it doesn't really matter that much to me whether I have this or the 4K one. But like I said, I mean, if it's the right price, eventually I would get the 4K one, but it would have to be cheap enough for me to be able to get rid of the code and be able to make most of my money back. So, really great movie, and if you haven't seen it, definitely a good one. It's a horror movie, but it has a lot of deeper, I feel like, spiritual elements to it, a little bit deeper. If you kind of take a look at those things, probably most people don't. It's not necessarily spelled out for you, but... then some $6 ones, some of which I already had. But we got Birds of Prey, $6, buy two, get one, so it ends up being $4. The code by itself is worth that much, and you get a nice slipcover. Did I open this? No, I did not. Kind of a fun movie. I wouldn't say a good movie, but pretty fun. Another Ewan McGregor movie, by the way. And then this was not a fun one, but I found it to be very engaging. It is Joker. This was a really dark one. I liked it in a way that it really kept my interest and I was entertained by it. But like I've said before, I just feel like the messages in it are not good. So I grabbed this one with the slipcover, which looks to be a pretty good condition slipcover. So this also ended up being $4 with the deal. And then a movie I do already own, but I figured I'd snag it again to combine with some of these other ones. Knives Out. I also think that my copy slipcover is not that great. This one actually looks pretty good. I didn't think it was that great when I saw it at the store, but it actually looks pretty good. This is a good, pretty decent like whodunit movie. There's some detectives kind of investigating what's going on with this family, who the grandfather member of the family passed away. I believe, who played? Man, this is a really star-studded cast. Christopher Plummer played the grandfather, but Daniel Craig's in this, Chris Evans, Anna de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette, and Christopher Plummer, directed by Rian Johnson. Pretty decent movie. Knives Out. Another one that was really good. And also, this is $10 on 4K at Best Buy. To me, $4 for the Blu-ray is a superior deal. And the thing is, the code will redeem 4K either way. So you're getting a 4K code with this one or the 4K. So the Blu-ray is the better bargain. And then the same thing for Midway. It's a Lionsgate, so this code should redeem in 4K even though it's from the Blu-ray. I do already own this one also. But again, I don't know if my slipcover is that great. And then, you know, with the 4K code, I can sell that and whatnot. So Midway, maybe I'll watch some of these movies at some point. Nah. Oh yeah, I got more here. So the rest of these were like $9 or $10. The best one, and I get this every year from Target. Every Black Friday, Target has out the new Outlander season for $10. And I did order it online, but I found a copy with a nearly mint slipcover at the store, so I snagged it. And, you know, I'll probably return the copy that I get in the mail. So Outlander Season 5, I've only watched a very small portion of this show, but $10 for each one is definitely a beer me. This is put out by Sony, 700 minutes. So $10 buy two, get one. It ends up being like less than $7. That's a good deal. That's definitely a beer me. And then the rest of these are $9 movies. The one I was most excited about was Sonic the Hedgehog. Here, I have seen this. Again, this is one where the Steelbook, the 4K Steelbook, is $15 at Best Buy. I was actually thinking about getting that Steelbook, but then I found out that this was $9 and buy two, get one, so it ends up being $6. And, you know, $6 for the Blu-ray is a better deal. Now, the 4K is going to be $10, I believe, on as we get closer to Black Friday time here at Best Buy. I guess I'd have to consider that too, because $10 for the 4K versus $6 for the Blu-ray. I mean, that's pretty close. Probably still go with the Blu-ray for this movie. I thought it was a fun movie. It's not anything great, not necessarily something that I need on 4K, I don't think. So, happy to get that one. And then another one that was pretty cool was Bad Boys for Life with the Slippy. And you know these Sony Slippies don't last very long. So it was cool to get this for $9. Buy two, get one. Makes it $6 total. Bad Boys for Life. I can't remember if this one was supposed to be good or not. I do have the other two on 4K Steelbook. That's been cheap from Best Buy quite a few times. So got that one. Another one, not supposed to be that great, but one I did want for when it went cheap is Robert Downey Jr. in Doolittle. And me and Charmy did watch portions of this. I can't remember how much we ended up watching. It wasn't that great, but I mean, it was okay. Kind of a nice little light, fun movie. Nothing too exciting. For $6 with Slippy, I'll beer myself. Don't judge me on this one. The first Trolls movie just never really got to my price point, so I figured I would go ahead and snag Trolls World Tour with Slippy for $6. That's enough. That's cheap enough to go ahead and grab. It doesn't look like necessarily anything that would be too great to me, but it's always interesting to see what kind of messages they put in these kids' movies. And then I'm not sure how much this one's going to be at other stores, if it's part of other deals. I mean, it probably is. But again, $9 down to $6 in the buy two get one. I went ahead and snagged up Little Women here. I believe I saw the trailer of this on another movie, and it looked pretty decent. It's got Saoirse Ronan. She's in a bunch of movies. I don't know how to pronounce her first name. Emma Watson, Laura Dern, Timothy Chalamet, and Meryl Streep. Joe Morgenstern says the best film of the year. Written and directed by Greta Gerwig. That is all the Target ones. They have some other deals. I either already had them, or I can't even remember if there was too many other. There wasn't a ton of selection with Target, quite honestly, but they were good prices for what they had. Then Best Buy. I went to Best Buy. The one that I went to is not as good as the other one. I probably could have gotten to in like a 15-minute drive or so. And they would have had some of the other stuff. Steelbooks. I was looking for the Rocket Man 4K for $8. Best Buys just don't carry many movies anymore. This one that I go to, it used to be a good one. Like, it used to have several rows. It's been a Best Buy that stocks quite a few movies, and now it's just down to like a few little of those kind of square or rectangular displays, and then a few, these special cardboard displays. And they didn't have many, even for what they had of these, they didn't have many copies. I did end up finding some other copies in other sections and stuff, but maybe they did have a few copies of each at the end of the day. But let's take a look. First, Amazon price matched for these. And the thing was, I had a $10, if you spend $20 in the Amazon app, you get a $10 off thing. And I had it for a few days, and I almost placed an order on some stuff that I was kind of wanted. And I waited on it, and it was a good thing I did, because I ended up being able to get these, Black Friday prices combined with the $10 off 20. And the three that I had my eye on, I also bought the 4K of Birds of Prey. So I grabbed this one, the 4K. Again, like I said, fun movie. Has a different slipcover, kind of a cool looking slipcover too, compared to the Blu-ray there. That's kind of messed up. Anywho, I might have to look into that. Then I got Joker 4K. So I got the Blu-ray DVD digital combo and the 4K Blu-ray digital combo. So Joker. So these ended up being $5 a piece. They were $8, and then with the deal, it ended up being 15 something. The third one being the Blu-ray of 1917 with Slippy Dippy. One of the best war films of all time. I believe this is a World War I movie directed by Sam Mendes. Snag that one. Really good bargains there. And then also from Best Buy, I did actually get these ones in the store. I decided to go ahead and get Parasite, even though I did recently order the Blu-ray in I got it for $10 and it was buy two, get one. But I saw this one had the slip cover, and I'm like, I can buy it, and then if I want to return it later, I can return it. But I didn't want to pass on it and then wish I bought it, so I just decided to go ahead and buy it. They do have the extended return policy right now at Best Buy and probably the other stores too. Anything that you buy can be returned until like mid-January, so there's plenty of time to return them if I choose to. And the other one that I ended up getting was Full Metal Jacket here on 4K. A movie that I don't know if I necessarily need in 4K, but similar with Parasite, I saw it there with Slippy Dippy, and I didn't want to kick myself for not getting it. So I grabbed it, and I probably won't even unwrap it. I'll think about it a little bit to see if I want to keep it, and then, make my decision. Just a few more things. So those are the deals. I'm told that Walmart's going to have their movie stuff on a week from today. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's what I heard. That'll be pretty cool if they do. Like I said, I mean, this year, there's just not going to be as much as previous years because there's not as many movies that came out. So, but I'm sure I'll find a few things there from Walmart. I think they had some decent deals in their ad. I can't really remember. I guess I'm not really looking forward to deals that much this year. There's not really a ton that I have to have. Maybe Kino would be a sale that I'm interested in. But again, I have a lot of Kino, so I don't know how many of them I'd be able to find even in that sale. But I did get a couple things on DVD from Goodwill. I got a Randolph Scott movie, 7 Men From Now. This is directed by Bud Boddicker, and I do have the Bud Boddicker Blu-ray set, which I just looked at, and I don't believe that this is on it. The 5 Tall Tales set that Indicator put out here, which I think it's out of print, but this does not have that movie on it. I don't think. The Tall T... No, it doesn't. It has the Tall T, Decision at Sundown, Buchanan Rides Alone, Ride Lonesome, and Comanche Station. Limited edition. Maybe, it looks like Randolph Scott is kind of old in this one. When was this put? Oh, maybe not. It's 1956. I don't know. This actually looks like it might have been before this one. 1956. This is 1957 and 1960. I wonder how many movies they made together. I have no idea. And then I got this one. It looked like, I don't know if it's out of print, but it looked like it went for a little bit more online, so I decided to get it. Taras Bulba. Taras Bulba starring Tony Curtis and Yul Brynner. These were both $2. This looks like this was an MGM one. This one does have some light scratches, but nothing that should cause any issues. From 1962, 124 minutes. Hopefully, I don't like how they don't say if they're an anamorphic widescreen. I thought this one did. Yeah, enhanced for 16 to 9 TV, so this is anamorphic. This one, I don't know. I would think that it is 2008. And then the expensive one that I got on Amazon, it was like 50-something bucks plus tax. It is George Gently, The Complete Collection. I really like these British, like, detective shows. And me and Charmy watched the first... They're not really episodes. They're basically movies, like 25 TV movies. And I thought the first one was actually really good. I enjoyed it. I was curious if I would like the George Gently character. And I do. I've never seen this actor in anything. Martin Shaw. Looks like he's been in a bunch of British shows and movies. Seems pretty good to me. Seems pretty good. So far, we both like it. Charmy likes it too. So maybe a show for us to watch together. That'll be pretty nice. It can be kind of difficult to find shows that click for both of us. So I think we are going to finish it up there. Not a huge week for movies. I do have like a Kino order that still hasn't been approved for packing. I don't know. There must be an item or two in that order that's really holding it up, because I placed that order in I think it was like October 17th. So it's been quite a while. I also have a package coming from the UK. Eureka, I believe it is. And other than that, you know, I think that's about it. But let's be realistic. PMac don't really need any more movies. Take a look in the description section for ways that you can help out the channel. If you are interested, reach out to me through Instagram or email if you want to chat. And we will see you next time on... Say it. Say it now. PMacMovies.